Let's go! Little red tractor, he's king of the fields, getting his jobs done with Stan at the wheel. He's not the biggest, but he's a hero. Little red tractor, let's go! With Sparky and Nipper and Big Blue too, and lots more friends in tow. Little red tractor, let's go!
He might be little, but he's the best. Watch out for Little Red Tractor, Stan, and all their friends on CBeebies.
Who's as red as a fire engine, as big as a house, and more fun than, well, just anyone you've ever met before?
Hi, my name is Emily Elizabeth, and this is Clifford, my big red dog.
And now, Clifford is yours to own on video.
Clifford needed Emily, so she chose him for her own. And her love made Clifford grow so big that the Howards had to leave their home.
Meet Clifford. Kind.
Clifford!
Loyal. Big-hearted. Full of great ideas. But above all else, fun. Big red fun.
Clifford's the best friend anyone could know. He's the greatest dog ever, I really think so. Clifford's so loyal, he's there when you call. I love Clifford, the big red dog.
Why is Clifford so big? Why does he live on Birdwell Island? And who are his friends? Well, now you can find out in Clifford, the big red dog.
Clifford's so much fun, he's a friend to us all. I love Clifford, the big red dog.
Woo! Clifford is now yours to own on video, so join Emily Elizabeth and all her friends to get to know Clifford, the big red dog.
If you like action, comedy, drama, wit, charm and repartee, then you'll love my brand new video and DVD, Bezel Brush Unleashed. Ah, the smell of the grease paint, the roar of the crowd, the butt of my jokes, Mr. Stephen. Well, now, some of my favourite moments and all your favourite people can be yours to watch again and again, including loads of somewhat exclusive bits I've never shown you before. Love my jokes? How could you not? Well, check out my all-new joke book. Wonder what I have to deal with when making the show? Well, check out Bezel's bloopers.
Who else, Cliff?
You also get my Boom Boom and Bounce songs, and loads more fun and madness. Begin! Bezel Brush, that's me, unleashed for the first time ever on video and DVD, in all good stores, and none of the dodgy ones.
Introducing the brand new Transformers Armada. Prepare yourself as the heroic Autobots and the evil Decepticons invade Earth to battle for ultimate control over the Minicons.
You have something of mine. Give it back immediately, or you shall suffer the consequences. Stand down, Megatron! Optimus Prime!
Meet the courageous leader of the Autobots, Optimus Prime.
Optimus who?
And his brave allies, Rad, Carlos,
All right!
and Alexis.
Let's get this show on the road!
Together they battle the corrupt forces of the Decepticons' leader, Megatron.
I have given you your chance, Earthling.
The fate of the world is at stake.
Let the gates
Let's begin!
The brand new Transformers Armada series. Collect them now on video and DVD.
Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. Early in the morning, just as day is dawning, he picks up all the post bags in his van. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. All the birds are singing, and the day is just beginning. Pat feels he's a really happy man. Everybody knows his bright red van. All his friends will smile as he waves to greet them. Maybe you can never be sure. There'll be knock, ring, letters through your door. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. All the birds are singing, and the day is just beginning. Pat feels he's a really happy man. Pat feels he's a really happy man. Pat feels he's a really happy man.
Postman Pat is collecting the post at Garner Bridge Post Office. What's this? A new poster? Garner Hall open to the public? Well, bless me. Mind you, it'll be a lovely show. It's a fine house.
Oh, but Pat, said Mrs. Goggins, just think of all the cars and coaches and the litter. Oh, and Miss Hubbard did ask particular for you to drop in and have a word. I don't know what she wants.
I expect it's something to do with this opening of Garner Hall. I'll not forget. Cheerio.
Bye, Pat. Cheerio.
All right, Jess. I'm coming. You never know. Miss Hubbard might have some cream for you today. But I hope she doesn't want a hand with her blooming bees. I remember last time. Pat was still wondering what Miss Hubbard could want. No bees about anyway.
Come in, Pat.
Where are you, Miss Hubbard?
In here, Pat. Just come through.
There were piles of paper everywhere.
Oh, now where has the fellow got to?
Goodness me, Miss Hubbard. Hey up, there's a draft. Whoops! Oh, I've made a right mess.
Oh, for heaven's sake, man, shut that door.
Don't worry, I'll pick these up. Whoops! Sorry.
Oh, don't make the place untidy, Pat. Just put that pile where you can.
I wouldn't like to sort this lot out.
I'm just getting ready for the grand opening of Garner Hall. The Major has asked me to show people round, and I must find out all about the old times in Greendale.
Oh, yes, I saw the poster. Well, I don't know if much has happened in Greendale. No famous battles, no ghosts, nothing like that.
Ah, don't be so sure, Pat. You never know what you'll find in some of these old papers. Tell you what, Pat, there's one thing I would like to see. Folks say Granny Dryden has a very old diary that her granddad kept, and he was head butler at Garner Hall 100 years ago. Now, if you were to ask her, she might just lend it.
It's worth a try. I'll ask her when I call with the letters.
I feel sure she'll let you have it. Do please ask her. I'll take good care of it.
I'll pop in when I've finished my letters and let you know how I get on. Oops, I nearly forgot your post. Cheerio.
Good man. Bye for now.
Pat was on his way. His next stop was at Ted Glenn's. Hello, Ted. What's he doing? Making a right clatter. Ted!
Hello, Pat. You gave me quite a fright. I didn't hear you come in. Look at this. Just like new. All ready for the grand opening.
I know, of Garner Hall.
A knight in shining armour. What do you reckon, Pat? I've always fancied trying this stuff on.
Well, now's your chance. I'll bring a tin opener next time I call just in case you get stuck. Here's some mail to go with it. Cheerio!
Ta-da, Pat!
Pat was on his way. His next stop was at Granny Dryden's. Now then, what was it that Miss Hubbard wanted? Hello, anybody at home?
Oh, Pat, I'm glad to see you. I've just been sorting out some old stuff. There's this diary. Come and have a look. It takes me back seeing these old pages. Wilfred's very words, just as he wrote them all that long time ago.
I never saw anything like it. Do you think I could borrow it so that Miss Hubbard could make a few notes for when she shows folk around?
Well, I can't make it out properly with me glasses, so you might as well take it.
I'll take great care of it. I promise.
Bye, Pat.
Bye, Granny Dryden. Cheerio. It was time for Pat to be getting along to Garner Hall. Miss Hubbard would be waiting for him and the precious diary. Garner Hall at last. Major Forbes was at the door looking out for Pat.
Come along, Pat. I see that you've got the diary. Miss Hubbard's waiting for you.
Pat, good man, and the diary. Now, let me see. There must be something here.
Where do I put this lot? Over there, Ted, near the chimney. Oops, makes a right clatter, this stuff does.
Oh, how can I write the history of Garner Hall with this racket going on?
Come and sit in the library, Miss Hubbard. You'll find it nice and peaceful in there.
Oh, thank you, Major. So kind.
Ted seemed to think the suit of armour was a new kind of jigsaw puzzle.
Just about my size, I reckon. Let's see.
I'd better leave you to it, Ted. Bye.
Is that you, Pat?
I was on my way out. Just about to leave, Miss Hubbard.
I want to show you something.
Something wrong?
Pat, what am I going to do? Look at these diaries.
Well, what's wrong with them, Miss Hubbard?
Wrong? Wrong, Pat? There's not a thing in them that I can put in my story of Garner Hall. They're just boring, Pat. Look.
It was a nice day today. Went fishing, caught 3 trout, went to bed early. Well, yes, I see what you mean. Nothing very historical about that.
Historical? Oh, Pat, it makes me feel hysterical. Look, I haven't got a single note on my paper, not a thing.
Meanwhile, Ted seemed to be having trouble with the armour.
Help, Pat! Get me out of here, I'm stuck! Get your tin opener, I can't see where... God. You can't leave me like this. Oh, boy. Are you there, Pat? This armour's a bit stiff. Oh, boy.
Pat, come and see. There's some monster going straight through the flower beds in a suit of armour. Look.
Let's have a look. You're right. A suit of armour. And I think I know who's in it.
Bayek. Oh, me back. Where am I? You can't leave me like this. Get me the fire brigade. What's this in front here? Ow! Oh, bloody.
Did you say, Pat, my suit of armour, eh, what?
Out here, in the flower beds? Parading about?
Yes, Major.
It should be in the hall.
I know, Major, but look at your flowers. All crushed and spoilt.
Badgers, foxes, deer. No stopping the blighters. That's what it is.
Sounds more like an elephant, Major.
A whole herd of them, if you ask me, Pat.
Miss Hubbard was waving like mad from the window. I think it's gone back inside. Come along, Major. Which way?
This way! Follow me! Charge! Where is he? Dashed if the fellow's disappeared again.
I'm sure I heard something in here.
But the suit of armour! It's gone!
What was that? Sounds as though you've got mice. Big metal ones.
It came from behind that door. If only I could see where I'm going.
Hey, look at this. A door. And a secret passage. Hello, suit of armour.
Hello, everybody. Glad to get this helmet off. Got stuck. Couldn't see a thing.
It's so dark in here. But what's this? I've found an old book in your secret cupboard, Major.
Good fellow. Might be something Miss Hubbard could use.
Something for me? Oh, what have you found? Old papers. What luck! Just what we need. Yes. Good gracious. Incredible. Just the stuff. And at the last minute, too. Very lucky. You never know what skeletons there might be in an old cupboard.
Yes, well, Time for tea, eh, what?
Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat and his black and white cat. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat and his black and white cat. Early in the morning, just as day is dawning, he picks up all the post bags in his van. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat and his black and white cat. All the birds are singing and the day is just beginning. Pat feels he's a really happy man. Everybody knows his bright red van. All his friends will smile as he waves to greet them. Maybe you can never be sure. There'll be knock, ring, letters through your door. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat and his black and white cat. All the birds are singing and the day is just beginning. Pat feels he's a really happy man. Pat feels he's a really happy man. Pat feels he's a really happy man.
It was a warm morning in Greendale. And there were plenty of letters and parcels for Pat to deliver. That's the village just about done. Major Forbes was busy reading his paper. Morning, Major. Morning, Pat. I say, this print gets smaller and smaller. Can't see the half of it. Well now, Major, I couldn't read a thing without my glasses. It might mean that you need a pair. It's ever so fuzzy and blurred without them. Oh, what a nuisance. I suppose I'll have to pop into Pencaster for an eye test. My Aunt Penny sat on her glasses once. Smashed them to bits. Very painful, what? Cheerio, Major. What would I do without my glasses?
And another for Miss Hubbard. Oh, there you are, Pat. That's all the country letters sorted now. All ready for you.
It's warming up now outside. Phew, that's better. Oh, nice. Hello, who's that? Ooh, Bayek. Ooh. Got hold of that corner, Pat. It's a bit... Oops. It's a right weight.
Oh, do be careful.
Just get it on there. That's it. Push. I hope it's nothing that breaks easily. It went down with a bit of a thump. Nay, it's all right, Pat. I'm glad to get it here all in one piece.
Oh, Ted, what a monster. I can't be doing with this on my counter all morning.
I rang Pencaster Parcel Office and they said they'd pick it up just as soon as possible. Just look at that time. I'd better be off. Where did I put my hat? And where am I...
Look under there, Pat.
Here we go.
Don't drop it. I can feel something. Oh, dear me.
Oh, Pat, are those your glasses? What's left of them? They're not much use now. How am I going to deliver these letters? I can't see to drive, never mind read the addresses.
Now, Pat, Ted can take you home in his lorry and you can get your spare pair of glasses.
What spare pair?
Oh, Pat, haven't you got a spare pair?
No, I've never broken them before. I've had these for years and years. Well, you'll have to borrow some, Pat.
You can try my old ones. They might do.
Don't worry, Pat. We can take the letters round in the lorry. I can give you a hand. Well, I certainly won't be able to drive.
Here we are. Now, give these a try, Pat.
Oh, Tar. Well, it's better than nothing. Just a bit fuzzy. Oh, we'll manage somehow.
Here we are.
Thanks, Mrs. Goggins. Bye for now. Oops.
Do be careful, Pat. Goodness me. Oh.
Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on him. Oh, dear. I'm sorry, Mrs. Goggins. You can see that he needs looking after. Cheerio.
Bye, Pat.
Oops. Dr. Gilbertson was out doing her shopping. Who's this? Hello. Getting hot, isn't it? Now then, Dorothy. I've got lots of letters for you. This looks like one of yours. Here we are. Have a good read. Pat, that's not Dorothy. Oh,
Are you feeling ill, Pat?
I'm sorry, Doctor. It's my glasses, squashed flat under a parcel.
They don't look squashed to me.
These are your letters, Doctor.
What on earth is going on?
Better be on our way with the letters. The next stop was at the church. I think this lot has got all muddled. Tell you what, Pat, we can let the tailgate down. And we'll have a good place to sort 'em out. I'll just deliver this lot whilst you sort the rest. Are you sure you've got all the Reverend's letters? I'd know them with my eyes shut. Oops, what's this? Good Lord, deliver us. You are Pat, aren't you? Sorry, Pat, I've got the wrong glasses on. I know just how you feel, Reverend. I've got Mrs. Goggins' old glasses on. Did you say? Yes, but it's a long story. Have some letters. Better be on my way, Reverend. Cheerio. But, Pat! This is for the Reverend, Pat. I think you've got 'em muddled again. Pat! These are not for me at all. They're a bit fuzzy, but I do believe it says Miss Hubbard on this one. You'll have to excuse him, Reverend. You see, his glasses were squashed flat. They look all right to me. It's a long story. And I think it'll be best if you read out all the addresses for me from now on, Ted. No problem. I wish I could help. But you see, my proper glasses... lost them somewhere. It's nice of you to offer to help. Thanks, Reverend. And cheerio. I wonder where I've put them. Bye, Pat. Off they went. Here we are, Thompson Ground. There's Alf's catalogue. Now you can't go wrong with that. Alf can't be far away. Anybody in? Ooh. I wish Alf, ouch, wouldn't leave things for me to fall in. This looks more like it. A nice big letterbox, just the job. Catalogue away. Did you find Alf then? He wasn't about. I just popped it in their new letterbox. New letterbox? They haven't got a new letterbox. See for yourself. Show me. Here we are. Didn't I tell you? A new letterbox. An old barn door with a missing plank, more like. Locked up as well. Now then, how are we going to get it back? Hang on, I'll get someone to help us. Let's have a look around. If only I could see properly. Ouch! Where does this go? I could get in through the window. Anybody there? Anybody in? Ooh! Ouch! What happened? Pat? Where are you? Ted! Ooh, it's dark in here. Where's Ted? You all right, Pat? Hello, Ted. Having a nice talk to my barn door? Hello, Alf. Nay. I'm talking to Pat. He's inside. Well, how's he got in there? It's all locked up. I don't know if I've got the key. Ted! Let's see. You look a right mess, Pat. Here's your catalogue, Alf. Delivered safe and sound.
Oh, Ted and Pat, back at last. I've been ringing round everywhere trying to track you down.
There's nothing else gone wrong, has there?
Oh, no, Pat. It's just that after you'd gone, I found these. They look awfully like yours. They must have slipped down behind the stamp book. That huge parcel must have given them a push.
Magic. I can see again. Oh, that's lovely. They must be mine. Thank you, Mrs. Goggins. Hang on. We saw 'em all smashed up.
No, we didn't. There must have been another pair of glasses on the counter.
Whose could they be?
Well, the Reverend came in before you this morning, and he must have left his glasses here. He didn't mind about his glasses being broken, said he needed a new pair anyway.
Well, I never. I wonder if I need glasses. The post would never have got through without you. Thanks, Ted. Back to the workshop. Cheerio.
Cheerio.
Bye, Ted.
Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. Early in the morning, just as day is dawning, he picks up all the post bags in his van. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. All the birds are singing, and the day is just beginning. Pat feels he's a really happy man. Everybody knows his bright red van. All his friends will smile as he waves to greet them. Maybe you can never be sure. There'll be knock, ring, letters through your door. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. All the birds are singing, and the day is just beginning. Pat feels he's a really happy man. Pat feels he's a really happy man. Pat feels he's a really happy man.
Thanks, Doctor. I'd better be on my way now with the post. There seems to be more and more these days.
Now, don't you be overdoing it. Just take it steady. You'll be fine if you'll only relax a bit more. Now, this should put you to rights. A few vitamins and a tonic to liven you up.
That'll be grand. Thanks again. Cheerio.
Bye, Pat.
What with being so tired and going to see the doctor, Pat was late.
Oh, dear. There's no sign of him. Just look at the time. Where has Pat got to?
Morning, Mrs. Goggins. Oh dear, I'm so sleepy. Sorry I'm late. I popped in to see Dr. Gilbertson. Oh, I just feel so sleepy.
Oh, Pat, I'm sorry to see you like this. What with all the post to be delivered. If only they could send somebody from Pencaster to give a hand. A day or two even. But it seems there's nobody to take your place. Pat. Wake up, Pat. Best be getting on.
What? Oh, yes. Yes, I'd better be on my way. Bye.
Bye, Pat.
It must be nice being a cat. Snoozing all day in a nice, warm, comfy van. Pat was slowly on his way. Greendale itself seemed sleepy today. But not in Ted Glenn's workshop. Something was clicking and whirring and beeping all day.
Hello?
What was happening?
Ted!
Morning, Pat. Sorry, can't stop.
Morning, Ted. Whatever are you up to with all these boxes?
Come and have a look at this. My new computer. Can you pass a pile of that paper?
What? This?
Whoops!
It's all joined together.
That's right. It keeps all the pages together. You bung it in this printer, and off we go.
This looks complicated. What does it do?
Nay, Pat, it's a drawing for a new invention. You can do it at a rate of knots on the computer. Not like pencil and paper. It even keeps going while I'm asleep.
Sounds all right to me. Do you think it could deliver letters while I'm asleep?
A robot. That's what you need, Pat. Look at this book. It tells you how to make 'em. Computer controlled. No job too difficult, it says.
A robot postman? I could do with one of those.
It might be possible. Design it on the computer. Take a day or two, mind.
Then I could have a day off.
You could have a week off. Mrs. Goggins would just have to feed it with all the letters and parcels. Let me show you. I'll print out one of my designs on the new printer.
Ooh, what's this? Little men walking about. Robots. How are you going to print this lot out? I think the printer doesn't know how to use your new paper, Ted.
Now then, don't worry, I'll just... Now, which key do you press to stop it?
I think I'd better get out of the way.
Is it this one? No, this one? Maybe not.
I'll pop in when you've got it sorted out.
This.
Bye, Ted.
No, it doesn't like that. Hey up. One of these... I suppose I could always pull the plug.
Ted must have sorted himself out, because a few days after that, Mrs. Goggins heard a sound in the post office, and when she went to see what it was...
Oh, gracious me! What is it? Shoo! One step nearer and you get this in your sprockets! Get back, you beastie!
It's all right, Mrs. Goggins. Sorry it gave you a fright. You see, it's the new robot postman, out for its test run, to help give Pat a rest. Just try it with some of the post.
Well, I don't know about that. Trusting the mail to such a contraption.
There's no need to worry. It's all worked out by computer. Can't go wrong. Look, I'll show you. Show what you can do, Mr. Robot. Oi! Look out!
Just what I supposed. I've heard about these computers.
Just needs a slight adjustment. Let's see, should this be up or down?
I'll leave you to your contraption, Ted, if you don't mind. There's work to be done.
Hey up, look out, it's off.
The beast has pinched the post out. Stop him, Ted.
Oh dear, no, I don't know how that's happened.
Dearie, dearie me.
Don't you fret, Mrs. Goggins. I'm after him. Bye.
Bye, Ted.
Pat had finished the first lot of post and was coming back for more.
Have you seen a robot go by, Pat? It's gone off with the rest of the post.
Is that what it was? Look, it's left a trail of letters. All we have to do is follow.
Mrs. Goggins is none too pleased.
I bet she isn't. Hey, up your robot's found somebody.
Good heavens! What is this creature? Oh, the dear thing's giving me something. Letters? But they are not for me. Oh, Pat and Ted, am I glad to see you. A tin monster rushed up to me and thrust these letters into my hand. And not one of them is for me. Did you see which way he went, Reverend?
Get him off! Shoo! Go away!
Oh, crumbs.
Oh, good heavens, what is it?
Help!
Leave
The
me
Martians
alone.
have landed.
Where's PC
What the
Silver?
hell's going on?
I'll just switch you off. Hey, give over. It's not for me, you idiot. Come back. Oh dear, it's not programmed to come back.
George, see who that is, will you?
My heck, it's something on wheels.
Oh, and it's given me a letter.
Daft kettle.
Yes, you do.
We'll never catch it at the rate it's going. What we need is transport. Come on. This is where we keep the post bus. Quick, hop in.
Oh, there's Pat in the post bus.
With that Glen.
I hope they don't take that tin machine with them. There'll be rust and lost screws everywhere.
I can't see it, Ted.
Hang on. What's this?
Whatever's happened to your van, Sam?
Am I glad to see you both? Real frightening it was. This UFO from outer space. It came belting down the road. Couldn't help it, but I had to go straight into this field to dodge it. Which way did it go? It looked as if it was heading for Thompson Ground. Do you think I should call PC Selby? I don't think he'd believe you.
Let's take a shortcut across the field. We might be able to cut it off before it gets there.
Ian, don't forget, I'm in the back. Way up.
Hang on.
Whoa! He's steady on.
They arrived at Thompson Ground the back way.
Quick, Pat, before it does any damage.
Dorothy wondered why the chickens were making such a noise. Then this thing, waving its arms, came along.
Oh, cheeky devil.
Sorry about the washing, Dorothy.
Is that elf shirt it's wearing?
It's got my apron as well.
Who's this driving through the farmyard? Hey up!
It's a muddy field.
Won't go far.
Is that the shirt it's wearing?
I'll tell you later.
He's slowing down.
Must have mud up to its chin.
He's stuck. Can't move. Right. I better go and fetch it.
Well, it was a nice try, Ted. Thanks.
Nay, leave it for now. It makes a grand scarecrow. I've been having no end of bother with the crows, and look, it scared them off.
As for the robot, He seemed quite happy where he was, keeping the crows away from Alf's field.
Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat and his black and white cat.